IM? IF pa. IF. Bakit? Diabetic ka? Again, tandaan lang po, no? An object or a body is in equilibrium, no? Masasabi mo that the net force acting on the object is 0. Okay, bakit? Bakit siya naging 0? It is because of your third law. Diba? Ang concept mo ng third law, reaction. No, kaya siya naging 0. But, for us to produce, no, or to increase motion, we need to disturb the equilibrium. Kailangan merong mag-dominate na external force doon sa object. And then for us, to arrest or stop the motion, kailangan na ibalik mo sa dating state ng equilibrium yung object. Yun lang naman. Okay? Again, what is force? So that is what? Push or pull. No? Acting on an object. No? So, ano naman ang lever? What is a lever? Anyone? Magkakaalala niyo sa inyong masig. Up and down. Okay? Parang seesaw. Okay? Ha? May fulcrum. Meron? Okay. So, lever is a simple machine, no? That consists of a rigid bar that rotates around an axis. Okay, as you can see, no? So these are, ito yung mga example, no, ng mga lever yun. Itong pinaka-basic na first class, yung wheelbarrow, so, no, si lever is a rigid arm that rotates around a fulcrum. Okay? So, meron tayo tatlong elements of a mechanical lever. So, meron kang axis and the two forces that acts on the lever. So, you have your resistance arm and your force arm. Okay, resistance arm, yun yung what? Yun yung force or, yun yung force system parallel, no? Doon sa distance ng axis to the line of action. Then, your force arm naman is the parallel distance from the moving force to the axis. So, your lever converts a linear force into a rotatory torque. Again, your lever converts a linear force into a rotatory torque. Kasi bakit? Since lever nga is a rigid bar, no? Once nagkaroon ng, let's say, mas bumigat yung other side of your lever, there is a tendency na mag-rotate siya around doon sa axis of the fulcrum niya. Kaya siya nagiging torque. No? Kasi ang torque naman, simply, yung lever mo, pinorotate mo lang. Yun yung torque. Okay? So, in your lever, meron tayong pinaka-importante concept. No? Is that yung concept ng mechanical advantage. So, ano nga po ang mechanical advantage?
The longer the arm.
The longer the arm?
Lesser the force to it.
Okay. Pero yung mechanical advantage itself, tama naman yung mga sinabi niyo. Mechanical advantage is only the ratio of the internal movement arm to the external movement arm. Okay, so in formula, ito siya. Okay? MA is equal to F2 over F1, which is yung F2, that is the force movement arm, or the internal movement arm over the resistance or the external movement arm. Yung ratio lang yung dalawang arm na lever. Yun yung mechanical advantage. Okay? So, ayan. This is the basic formula for your mechanical advantage. Okay? Ito in-apply mo na siya sa body or sa isang object. Okay? So, isa-isahin natin. So, your first class lever, okay, so ang arrangement niya is like this. Ang seesaw. No? So, you have your force, you have your resistance, and your what? Fulcrum. Laging nasa gitna yung fulcrum. That's why, no? That's why the mechanical advantage of your first class lever is neutral. Either equal or greater than, equal or less than 1. Again, mechanical advantage of the first class levers are neutral. Pwede siyang equal or greater than or equal or less than 1. Okay? The closer the mechanical advantage sa 1, mas effective yung lever mo. Mas meron siyang mechanical advantage. Okay? Mas mababa sa 1 ang mechanical advantage, we can consider the lever to have mechanical disadvantage. Gets? So, ayan. So, pinaka-classic example ng ating first class lever sa katawan ng tao ay ang walang kamatayang ulo. Tama ba? First class lever yan. So, as you can see, no, ito, paano lang natin ma-identify yung mechanical advantage? Okay? We follow the formula. No? MF, tama? MF multiplied by HW, which is the head weight, or weight of the head, which is equal, very moment ng pala. So mechanical advantage multiplied by internal moment arm equal to the HW or head weight multiplied by external moment arm. Tama ba? So paano mo ngayon nahanapin ito? What will be your formula? So simply, mechanical mechanical advantage. The muscle force, mechanical advantage is equal to HW divided by 2 MK over IM. And then formula. Okay, and based on the given, ano yung HW? 46.7 Newton times 10 or 3.2 cm. Okay, over internal moment is 4 cm. 46.7 times 3.2. 149.44 over 4. 37.36. And as you can see, your 36 or 37.36 Newton is what?
Muscle force.
That is the muscle force, which is equal or greater than 1. Which can be, pwede natin siya categorize under first class lever. Diba sabi natin, greater than or equal, less than or equal to 1. Okay? Gets po? So, yun yun. So, kung babaguhin mo lang naman din siya, for example, no, kung yung force arm and resistance arm are equal in length, as you can see, the mechanical advantage will be equal to 1. Kung pantay yung distance nila. Okay? Another situation, if you're going to increase your force arm, sa habaan mo siya, kung makikita mo, yung ganyan mechanical advantage, mas tataas na po siya sa saan? Mas tataas siya sa 1. No? And kung bababaan mo naman, i-clear mo yung force arm, no? Mas ididikit mo siya sa axis, still, the mechanical advantage is less than 1. Which are the what? Yun pa rin yung condition natin for it to be called first class lever. Gets?
Pero yung external moment are yung distance ng first arm.
Hindi, external movement arm. Yes, yun yung external is the ito yung force arm and then ito yung resistance. Get? Technical na lang po. Second class. In your second class, okay, MA or the mechanical advantage is less than, tama ba?
Greater.
Greater than 1, which is considered mechanical advantage. Right? And in your second class, the axis is what? Located on one end, no? Of the muscle, bone, or internal force. And possess greater leverage. Mas mahaba yung iyong force arm compared with your resistance arm. No? So, a classic example of your second class is your wheelbarrow. Okay, mas maikli yung force or yung weight compared with the resistance arm. Okay? So, sa body, pinaka-classic dyan is yung gastro. Yung gastro solus muscle. Okay? And same lang naman din. No? Sige nga, sa second class, pagdating natin, yung formula mo na ngayon is what?
Aga.
Equal to
Aga.
okay, body weight.
Aga.
Over internal movement arm. So, paki-compute. 667. So, body weight is 667 times 3 over 12. Kailan? 2001 divided by 12. 166.7. Diba? Greater than 1.5. Second class labor. Sir, paano mo malalaman kung first class o second class? Sige nga. Since parehas sila, di ba? Parehas ng kondisyon. Ito, pwedeng greater. Pwede rin itong greater. O, paano mo malalaman kung first class o second class?
Kung ano yung nasa gitna.
Kung ano yung nasa
Gitna.
Tama, kung ano yung nasa arrangement. Remember, in your first class, lagi na sa nasa frequencies. Okay? And in your second class,
So wait.
no, si weight yung nasa gitna. And mas malapit, yung weight arm mo or yung tinatawag na force arm compare with your resistance arm. And nasa one end, nasa kabilang dulo, si fulcrum. Yun yung arrangement for your second class. Gets?
Yes.
And again, ganun pa rin, no? From the conventional arrangement. Okay? So, kung makikita nyo yung mga LA nila, mechanical advantage, mas mataas pa rin siya sa 1. No? So, yun lang naman yan. Babaguhin mo lang na yung arrangement. Mas hahabaan mo, you move closer the resistance and you move farther the resistance. Mali pala, resistance pala yung nasa gitna. Sorry, correction. It's the resistance or the external movement. Okay? Gets? Then in your third class, so the axis of rotation is located on one end. Okay, the external weight supported by the third class always has a greater leverage than the motive force. Therefore, your third class lever naman is what? Mas less, no? Or less than 1 yung kanyang mechanical advantage. Na pwede natin tawagin mechanical disadvantage. And majority ng lever system sa musculoskeletal system is under your third class lever. Okay? Gets? So, yun yung example ng third class lever. Okay. So, oops, yan. Sige nga, tingnan nga natin kung ilang lalabas dito. So, ito calculation lang. So, ganun pa rin. 66.7 times 35 over 5. Okay nga. 2,000
330.
divided by 5.
That's 466.
466. Yung mali ako dito. Anyway, yung mali ako dito. Sige, sige. Sige lang tayo. So, ganun pa rin. No? Dapat nalabas yan, less than 1 siya dapat. Okay? Wait lang. Namanila ako sa example. Pero supposedly, the mechanical advantage, kung ginamit ko siya, less than 1 siya. Okay? So yun yung third class. And then, as you can see, ganun pa rin. Ito, yung mga example niya. Ayan. Yung conventional arrangement, no, yung force na nasa gitna, MA 0.5. Nung binabaan mo yung resistance arm, MA niya is 0.25. Then, nung binabaan mo naman yung force arm, mas nilagay mo sa axis, again, the MA is 0.75. No, supposedly, in your third class, lagi ang mechanical advantage is less than 1. Malinaw? And then yung force or yung force arm na nasa dito. Okay? So this is your formula for work, no? You just multiply the distance and then the force is being applied. Okay? So yan, muscles produce a relatively large force at a relatively slow contraction velocity. Okay? Yung tanong, gets yung lever. I think that's the last. Pakitandaan na lang dito. So, sa human body, first class, erector spinae, then triceps, extending the elbow. Kasi bakit? Yung triceps kasi, pagka nag-bend ka ng elbow mo, it will become your third class. Okay? Then, for second class, isa lang yan, gastrocsoleus, doing plantar flexion. Then, for third class, majority ng muscle lever sa body natin is considered third class. Question. So, that's it. Yung
Pwede